From the Weekly Echo newspaper on June 16, 1933. Mrs. Velma Beal Young has returned to Meridian after spending 11 weeks under the expert instruction of Madam Burchett in Burchett's Beauty College in Memphis, Tennessee, where Mrs. Young's fine type of work over this period of time led to her diploma, indicating a thorough knowledge of the finer points of beauty culture. Madam Young, who is the charming young wife of Mr. E.F. Young, Jr., will be found daily at 408 25th Avenue at Young's Beauty Parlor and Barber Shop. Madam Burchett exhibited much enthusiasm over Mrs. Young's ability, declaring that her protege is one of the most apt ever to secure a diploma from that institution. Miss Samantha Jones of Meridian accompanied Mr. Young on his motor trip to Memphis for his wife. From the Weekly Echo newspaper on Friday, August 11, 1933. Meridianite visits World's Fair. Mr. Albert Bryant has just returned to his home from Chicago, where he attended the World's Fair. Mr. Bryant reports that he had a very enjoyable trip. He spent the week attending the fair, and he reports that there were enough places and scenes to be witnessed to have retained him another week or more. He reports that it is educational within itself to visit the World's Fair. His Chicago friends were very hospitable in that they made it pleasant for him from every angle. While in Chicago, he was the house guest of Mr. and Mrs. Willie Butler, who were former Meridianites. Mr. Bryant's visit to Detroit. Mr. Bryant was also the guest of Mr. Jerry Bryant, Jr., his brother, and his father, Mr. Jerry Bryant, Sr. Mr. Jerry Bryant, Sr. has been with his son, Jerry, Jr. of Detroit for some time. According to reports, the Bryants are doing well in Detroit. Brother and father were delighted to see Mr. Albert Bryant. His trip to Canada. Mr. Bryant reports that he had an enjoyable trip out in Canada. He was able to spend a day in Canada sightseeing. He is now back in Meridian at his regular post of duty in the Southern Yard as a switchman. From the Weekly Echo newspaper on September 8, 1933. Mr. Jerry Bryant Sr., who is now visiting his son Jerry Bryant Jr. in Detroit, Michigan, was honored with a birthday dinner last week at his home of his son and daughter-in-law. Many friends were present to witness this gala affair. Many gifts were presented to Mr. Bryant. The first to be presented was a beautiful pair of white gold-rimmed eyeglasses given by Mrs. Jerry Bryant, Jr. There were many other beautiful gifts presented to Mr. Bryant. The large cake was decorated with blue and white icing with Jerry Bryant Sr.'s name across the center. The affair was a lovely one. The people around Meridian admire Mr. Bryant. He has always shown himself to be honest and energetic, and his friends at home rejoice with him in this birthday dinner. From the Weekly Echo newspaper, Friday, October 13th, 1933. Mr. Freeman Beal of this city, age 92, died Thursday morning about 4 o'clock. Mr. Freeman Beal was well known in the city of Meridian, being one among the oldest citizens of the city. He was a plasterer by trade as well as one of the best cooks of the city. Mr. Beal worked for many years at John Lutz's Market. He was well known and respected by both white and colored. His first wife, Miss Salome Beal, died the 24th of May, 1919. He was later married to Miss Annie Johnson, March 1921. He was twin brother to Granule Beal, who died several years ago. He leaves one brother, Alex Beal, who is now sick in Monroe, Louisiana. A wife, Mrs. Annie Beal, and 6 children, namely Mrs. M.A. Block, Mr. John S. Beal, Mrs. Minnie Hand, Mrs. Lillian Hannis, Miss Lorraine Gamlins, and Mr. James O. Beal. He leaves 9 grandchildren and 5 or 6 great-grandchildren. Funeral will be held today at 2 o'clock from St. Paul's Methodist Episcopal Church. From the Weekly Echo newspaper on January 19, 1940. Notice of dissolution. The undersigned Henry Strayhorn, D. Talmadge Webster, his wife Elise Webster, and E.F. Young, Jr., heretofore engaged in the partnership business under the firm of Strayhorn, Webster, and Young Funeral Home of Meridian, Mississippi, announced that effective January 1, 1940, they have dissolved partnership. The said D. Talmadge Webster and his wife Elise Webster have sold and conveyed all of their interest in the Meridian Burial Association and the Strayhorn, Webster, and Young Funeral Home of Meridian, Mississippi to Henry Strayhorn and E.F. Young, Jr., who will continue to conduct both businesses at 406 25th Avenue in the city of Meridian, Mississippi. All debts due the Strayhorn, Webster, and Young Funeral Home of Meridian, Mississippi will be paid to the said Henry Strayhorn and E.F. Young, Jr., and all premiums due on Burial Association policies will be paid to the Meridian Burial Association or some agent designated by it to receive the same. The said Strayhorn and Young will pay all debts due by the said Funeral Home and Burial Association. In retiring from said business, D. Talmadge Webster and his wife Elise Webster request all policyholders to maintain their policies in good standing and bespeak continued patronage of the public for the new firm of Strayhorn and Young Funeral Home. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.